Welcome to Multitude Mindset. This is Joshua Crampton. Look, I want to talk to you guys about faith, and I want to talk to you about not giving up, and I want to talk to you about believing and dreaming and what's best for you. And like, I don't know what it is that you're dealing with today, and I don't know what it is that you're struggling with the most today, and I don't know how to put myself in your shoes. But I can tell you a few things about my experience so far in this life. And that's that no matter how much you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. And that there's phases that you go through where you feel like you're alone. And there's phases that you go through in this life to where you feel like there's nobody helping you. And if you happen to be in one of those periods, in one of those cycles of life, I just want to give you some encouragement. There are things waiting for you that you could not even imagine. There are things for you that have been planned for you that if you could just get even a glimpse of how beautiful those things are for you, you would understand that everything that you've been through is worth it. It may be hard to connect with those things right now. It may be, depending on where you are in life, it may be a tough spot for you. You may be like feeling like you're all alone and that you're stuck out in this world by yourself and things aren't going for you as you would preferred and planned. I don't know what it is that you're struggling with as a human on this planet today, but I can tell you this, that in the times when you feel alone, those are when, believe it or not, you're most surrounded. That's when you feel like you're the most alone, that is the best place for you to get connected to your own heart and to your own soul and get reconnected with the God that you serve and get reconnected with the God of your faith and the God of your beliefs. Because when you go through these phases when you feel like you're alone, sometimes it can feel like you're the only human on this earth, and it can feel like you're just out here all by yourself. And I can explain to you that those are the times when you're most loved. Those are the times when you're most surrounded by love. And what I mean by that is that you're never going to be abandoned on this earth in the mission that God has for you to become the best version of yourself. The whole reason for this human life is for the growth of the soul. Everything that is occurred, everything that's going to occur, everything that you're going to experience, and everything that you have experienced has been for the betterment of your soul. The wealth, the money, all those things, what lasts after this life is the growth of your soul. And everything that you've been through, everything that you're going through now, and everything that you're going to go through is for the evolvement of your soul. And when we begin to realize that, that's when we begin to become free of the blocks and the things that keep us held down in our enlightenment, in our understanding of what's going on. Because when you're going through things and you're caught in the midst of those things and you're going through these things and you're trying to figure out why, you're trying to figure out how to make things better, you're trying to become the best version of yourself, you're trying to unfold something of reality, you're trying to unfold something for yourself as a human, you're trying to become something, right? When you're in this unfolding, when you're in this mission, you look, it's almost like there is a force that is moving, and all of mankind is caught up with this force of movement. And this force of movement of all of mankind is going down the time track, going down year one, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, right? There's an unfolding of mankind happening on this earth, right? There's 8 billion people, 9 billion people, 10 billion people, and then we go through the 1990s, we go through the 2000s, right? We're going through cycles. The human life is going through cycles, and you find yourself, whether you're 30, 20, 40, 50, 60, you're in a cycle. And that cycle has to close and go to where it opens up a new cycle. You can consider the years of your life as each one being a cycle. It starts at January, it ends at December, that's a cycle. So everything in life has to do with unfolding cycles. And you find yourself right now in this moment within a cycle. And you have to ask yourself about that cycle. This particular cycle that I'm in, being a 38-year-old man, launching multiple companies at once, building Multigen Mindset Institute, daily making inspirational videos for you guys. So this is a phase, man. Like this here that I'm going through, this is a phase. This is a cycle, right? I'm going through the cycle of a human life. And so are you. And in those times, it can be very frustrating. It can be very disappointing. It can also be full of love and joy and excitement and fun, right? So there's all these different cycles that we go through from the day that we're born until the day that we die. We're going through cycle after cycle after cycle. And you can look as an old man, as an older man, you can look back at your youth and see your 20s, your teens as cycles. So you just need to find yourself in the cycle that you're at and find a place to where you can find some grounding of this is where I am, this is where I'm going, this is what I'm here to learn, right? If you could grab a hold of what it is that in this lesson, in this cycle, you think that you're supposed to learn, that's what all this is about. It's about what can you learn, right? The relationship that didn't work out for you, that was a cycle. That was something you were supposed to learn from, right? The business that didn't work out, right? All those things were cycles that were meant for your good, that were meant for your growth, that was meant for your evolvement, right? There's no greater way to evolve than from a broken heart. There's no greater way to evolve than from a failure. These are the things that cause you to become more than what it is that you are, right? So I believe in you. And today, look, I know only God knows where you are. I know only God can really touch the place that you're at. I can't sit here and say that I understand, but I believe in you. And I know through my life, through the things I've experienced, things do get better and better. And you are given insights into why it is that you're going through the things that you're going through. You're never going to go through something and then turn around and look back in confusion about why you went through that. Eventually, answers come. And when those answers come, those clarities come, it's most often when you learn what it is that you were supposed to be learning when you were going through the thing, right? So I encourage you, believe in yourself today, right? There's something for you better than you could ever imagine. And I'm here to help you achieve that. Joshua Crampton, Multigen.